show y'all real quick this vision board. I mean, it's like really about to get serious. And welcome to the No More 9 to 5 live experience. We're going to get started in literally less than 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes. So make sure your guest has the link. Tell everybody where you're at. All they got to do is open up their laptop. But check out this vision board, y'all. This is serious. And this vision board up here, see, I need like 2 vision boards. This thing's about to get serious. But all right. Hey, I'm excited to break down this information too. We've been grinding all day. Oh yeah, what's up? What's up, Joe? Richmond in the house, Boss Vision. Appreciate you. Yeah, you know I had the Jay-Z. That's one of my favorite guys. I had Nelson Mandela. He's a great leader. He had like thousands of people behind him. I strive to be like him one day real soon. I got to get my eyesight together, like look at y'all in your eyes and stuff. But everything's good. All right, close to countdown. Can everybody see the Paycation travel sign? Because this is going to get real exciting in a minute. Can everybody see the screen? Perfect. I see we got some guests on the line. Hello, guests. My name is Chad Thompson. I am a 27-year-old entrepreneur, internet entrepreneur at that. Super excited. I've been retired, living a fabulous lifestyle since the age of 23 years old when I stumbled across this network marketing opportunity. Totally changed my life. I was broke as a joke. I was below the middle class. Then I climbed up to the middle class and still realized that even in the middle class, people are still broke, right? And I just wanted, honestly, I didn't want to be rich. I just wanted to be free, to be completely honest. Because I like freedom more than money. And since this industry has came along into my life, I've been able to travel the world, literally like 6 countries last year alone. And when we say travel the world, I'm telling you like 5-star places for 2-star prices. You can't beat that. Like, you can't beat that. And not only that, but when we found Paycation Travel, the one thing that I realized about it was the price point. The price point was affordable for everybody to do it. And not only that, it's a fun business. If anybody's looking for something fun to do with your family or friends, this is something you might want to look into because it's absolutely going to change your life. Now, what it's done for me is it's helped me really, this industry has really, really changed my life. I went from $29 to my name. Right, had to borrow the money to even get into the company. Right. Next thing you know, we was able to turn that $29 to over $1 million in commissions. Like literally going from a futon to having your own building, helping other people get houses. Literally, like this is going to change your life. Now, real quickly, because this is not a game. This is not trying to hype you up. This is literally trying to get you ready to receive this information, because even if you're skeptical, right, now let's be real, you right there, right, even if you're skeptical, it's still okay. Just open your mind, because this presentation is not going to be long. I'm going to get through this in about 10 minutes, and you're going to enjoy every minute of it because it's free information that could change your life. The worst thing that can happen to every guest on the line, the worst thing is if you don't see an opportunity for yourself, at least you know now how to travel the world for a fraction of the cost. And I promise you that that's worth more than money, is the experiences you can create. Promise you that. So let's get right into it. Here we go. I'm going to turn that off so you don't get distracted. Now, I'm International Diamond Chad Thompson. I'm blessed to be the #2 income earner in the entire company. I'm blessed to help 29 individuals make a 6-figure income. I'm also blessed to help 200 individuals make over $30,000 in commissions. And that was all last year, because we've just only been in this company now for about 14 months. And it's been a complete blessing. Like, if you're listening, you're about to really be able to shift gears and change your mindset if you ever wanted to be an entrepreneur. So the first question I'm going to ask everybody on this awesome webinar from literally all over the world. Obviously, if time and money wasn't an issue, where would you go? Like, let's see it in the chat box. Like, where would you go? Right? Because when you partner with this company, now you have the options to sell travel. You're a travel agent. Now you can send people all over the world for entertainment and places for cheap. So just think about Disney World for a second. How many people do you know who have kids? Right? Not only that, let's think about Dubai. How many people would want to go to Dubai? If you want to go to Dubai, just say, Right? Just say, because that's very serious. Not only that, Vegas. Yeah! We'll be in Vegas in a couple of weeks. Now, that is something to get excited about because what goes down in Vegas, it has to stay in Vegas. Right? But some people we already know, we're going to Instagram it, we're going to Facebook it, we're going to do it all. So we can take you all over the world, literally, because travel just makes sense. I haven't met a human being on earth, even old or young, when you're old and you want to retire, everybody wants to travel when they retire. Right? It's one of the biggest industries in the world. Matter of fact, once you get rich, most rich people say, hey, I'm going to travel the world. So now as a travel agent, you can help people experience their life. That just makes sense. So I'm going to just go over some facts real briefly. We got the Super Bowl coming up, literally, I believe this weekend. Now, if you know numbers, you see that's 10 billion. We have the movies coming up, literally, all type of movies. That's an $11 billion industry. Me personally, I like Will Smith. You know, that's just me, right? But music, I like Drake. That's a $17 billion industry. I also like Justin Bieber, right? But our industry, the network marketing industry, that's a $182 billion industry. Now, if you're a numbers person watching this webinar, if you love sports, you love watching movies, and if you probably can sing, combined does not make or create as many millionaires as network marketing does, and you can't beat that. So what that means is I was good at football growing up, but I didn't make it. So even though that just tells me if you, the listener, want to be a millionaire, you don't have to rap, sing, dance, or be a superstar athlete to make $1 million. You can work from home and make $1 million. That is outstanding. Now, when you mix 182 billion with a B dollar industry, right, with an 8 trillion with a T industry, big things happen. So we're the two largest industries in the world combined as one. It's serious. Not to mention we're the number one research word in the world between the hours of 9 to 5, where most people are supposed to be working. They're dreaming about getting in contact with a travel agent to take them to their destination. And that's how you can be. You can be that travel agent to help your friends and family save money on their cruises, their hotels, their flights, everything. You know, it's amazing. So, who are we? We're credible. This is a credible operation here. Matter of fact, you cannot think we're a scam because we've been around for 14 years. We're licensed and bonded. Right? Not only that, we have partnerships with all these top companies. Think about it. How many of you ever even heard of Carnival Cruise? Say I. I say I in the chat box. Have you heard of the Royal Caribbean? Right? So we're partnering with these companies, so it's hard to believe we're just here today, going tomorrow when we've been around and well documented and have credentials. So a little bit about our leaders. These are our leaders. David Manning, Mark Kempes, Laura Spears. David Manning is our CEO. He actually designed the comp plan. He designs comp plans for other companies. Now, if he designs comp plans for other companies, it's probably safe to say, to be honest, that he probably designed the best one for his own. Let's think about it. All right. And this is one of my rock star favorite entrepreneurs. Like I said, this is my first time being an entrepreneur, stepping foot in the network marketing industry, but it's created ways for me to create other businesses. So if you're on the line right now, you need funding for like your personal projects, this information right here can help you make the extra money you need outside of your job so you can fund your dream. And Richard Branson, he actually supports this industry. He says himself, if he went broke and he had to do it all over again, how would he do it? He would get involved in network marketing. That's huge. right? And when you partner with Paycation, you get to make 75% commission on travel that's booked through your website. That's amazing to me because people's going to book a rental car anyway. People's going to go to a hotel anyway, right? People's going to get on a plane and leave their job anyway, right? People, matter of fact, looking at this screen right here, people is going to go to the Super Bowl this weekend. Why shouldn't they go through your website so you can get paid? What is the benefit for them? If you're a guest on the line and you're asking me, why should I go to your website, Chad Thompson? I'm going to tell you, well, not only are you going to save money, but you have the potential to support a future millionaire. I'm going to forever remember you. Right? So we both win. I get paid, you save money. And that's through concerts, theater, everything you want to do in life that's fun, we offer it for a discount. That's just powerful. That what makes business mixed with fun and money. That makes it insane, and you should try it out, honestly, right? So our members, we have unique trips, as you can see here. We're talking about literally 5-star places for 2-star prices. It's right here, clear as day. Some of these resorts, as you can see, Jamaica, Cozumel, Mexico, right? If you look closely, these prices are under $400. For $300, you could get all-inclusive to Cozumel, Mexico. That's powerful. I know, for example, I can't even get from Atlanta to Alabama for $300, right? So we're talking about I can get to Mexico, get my passport stamped. And by the way, if you don't even have a passport on this line, guess what? We can help you get those too. So just imagine you helping all your friends get passports and getting paid for it. That's just a blessing, honestly. So let's move right along. Our travel club is outstanding. You can even get paid to shop. Let me explain that. Now, when you go and shop at Macy's or you want to go to the movies, you usually just go straight to the store. Now, with being a platinum travel club member, you can actually shop, accumulate points, and use those points, the same dollars you was going to spend anyway. Now you can use your points and use it towards a trip towards the end of the year. Just imagine doing that. Like printing out coupons, saving money on food, the movies, everything you're already doing. It just makes sense. And not only that, how about calling like a personal secretary, telling them to book your movie theater, telling them to do whatever you need, right? So your personal server is just amazing. Honestly, I use that all the time because, I don't like looking up movie time. So to have somebody I can call and just say, hey, look this up for me, that's amazing. It kind of gives you that boss feeling. You're a travel agent and you're a boss at the same time. So you're going to get your own marketing website, which actually includes more products than just travel, just in case you're someone on the line who's probably saying, I don't know anyone who travels. Right? So if you're that person, that's fine, because I'm sure you know somebody who has an energy bill. I'm sure you know somebody who needs cheaper discounts on their medicine. I know you know somebody who's watching cable TV or probably needs to secure their home. I know you know somebody who's probably a business owner who probably might need a loan. Well, that's what we can do in our store. In Paycation Plus, we can offer all those products and services. Not to mention, you don't need employees. There's no quotas. This is not mandatory. It's optional. That's amazing when you can have all the option to be a broker to multiple companies. That just makes sense to me, right? Which makes us the all-around business to be in. Now, how do you get started? We literally got a special right now going for $99 all the way until Sunday. And yes, I did say for under $100, you have an opportunity to retire in the next 2 to 5 years, build a huge business, start a new career in an $8 trillion industry, and become a future millionaire in one of the hottest industries in the world for $99. But this next part, because I'm going to talk about the money, you have to read this with me. Literally, this next part is totally optional. You do not have to participate in this part of the comp plan. Why? Because if you only want to book travel, this is what makes our company so unique. If you only want to book travel, guess what? That's all you have to do. You don't have to build a team and share the information and tell other people how they can retire early or create additional streams of income for their family. But come on, let's be real. That kind of seems kind of cool, right? If you can help other people. But hey, even if you don't, you can still win. But let's talk about for those people who actually want to build their own company from the ground up and own their own destiny. Every time you refer someone to this business, for your first two individuals, they're going to pay you $50. That's $50 for every conversation that goes well about Paycation travel. And I'm sure you know somebody right now who probably likes you or owes you some money. So just imagine you share the business with them, right? They like what's going on, and then you make a $50 commission. Just imagine if you don't even like talking, and you can send out a webinar link. They clicks the link, they like what they hear from someone else, and you get paid. That is amazing. If you, I mean, think about what I just said. You didn't even do the talking, right? But watch this. It gets better. Now, on your third person and beyond, they're going to give you an extra $20 bill for having the same conversation. So let's just say, for example, there's a Nancy in your cell phone. You call Nancy. Nancy says, hey, you know what? This makes sense. I want to do this. I want to retire early. I want to travel the world more for less. And not only that, I want the option to be able to fire my boss or not. You have a successful conversation with Nancy. She sees the Paycation travel vision. You make $70. That's amazing. Because just imagine if you share the business with 100 people. 100 people. What if 100 people tell you yes? What's 70 times 100? Right? What if you're not even looking for all that type of extra income? What if you share the business with 10 people? That's an extra $700 for the month, right? That's powerful because some people go out and get a job and take away time from their family for extra $700 a month. So that's huge just for conversating. Right. So now, moving forward, because there's 22 ways we get paid, but just for time's sake, I want to break down a couple. And if you like the couple, I swear you're going to love all the rest of them. Right. So watch this. Now, yes, you make upfront $50 to $70 for every conversation, but on your first two people that's coded to you, right, every time they have a conversation, you make $20 when they share the business and they create their own franchise. That is huge residual, and some people right here will probably say, I knew it. Ah, I knew it. It was one of those pyramids. But I always try to educate people, and I tell them, what is the difference from what you're already doing? Then people say, oh, you know what, Chad? Only the people at the top make all the money. Well, I ask everybody on this line, if you work a job, do you work harder than your boss? And if you do, who makes more money? See, in this opportunity, you actually get to start off as the boss, like I believe you should in life, and get to create your own bottom. Not only that, whoever you put on, they can make more money than you. I think that's extremely fair. In corporate America, sometimes people try to hold you back. They don't want you knowing what they know, right? So moving forward, on your first two people, watch this, y'all. On your first two people, you actually get 150% matching bonus. Now, I'm trying to relate this for people who's in corporate America because I'm sure there's someone on this webinar who's experienced training someone before at their job and they actually take their job. Or you probably experienced working, matter of fact, training someone who honestly probably got the job because they knew somebody, right? Well, in this company, if you train somebody, which even if you don't want to, there's a system that trains people for you. All you have to do is plug in. Everybody type in plug in. I'll let the guests know, right? And then as long as you plug into our system, it'll train everybody for you, just like I'm explaining the business for you. Right? Everything's automatic and systemized, right? But now you get 150% on your first two people's check. So every time they get a check, you get a check. Just imagine if you introduce somebody to your job, and every time they got paid, you got paid. Even if you didn't do all the work, they did all the work, you get paid. That's amazing, right? So it's not about what you do, it's about what you share with somebody. But guess what? It gets even better. On your third person and beyond, you get 100% match. So for everybody on the line who wants to make 100,000, because honestly, only 3% of the United States of America make six figures. which tells me 97% of the world hasn't figured it out yet. So what if you can help 10 people make $1,000 in Paycation? You get 100% of their match, of their check. That's $10,000 you can make. Let's tone it down. What if you introduce Mike to the business? And he's all the way in Vegas with Joe, right? Or he's out there in Tampa or Florida with James, right? Right? And you introduce Mike to the business. And he goes out there and makes $200. Just because you introduce Mike to the business, you get 100% match on his code. Every time he makes a code, you make a code. That's amazing. That is amazing. And somebody's probably like, wow, if you think that's amazing, please type, wow. That's awesome. Right? So now we get 6 streams of income residually. Like I said, for time's sake, guess what we're going to do? We're going to literally talk about a couple. So when you bring someone in this business, what do you get? A lot of stuff, right? Everybody gets blessed. But besides a lot of stuff, let's go into detail. Let's talk about our matrix. Our matrix, by the way, maxes out, as you can see, over $100,000 a month. Yes, I did say a month. And for everybody on the line who's probably like, you know what, well, this sounds so great, but I'm just not a people's person. I'm not that person who will really talk to anyone. Watch this. David Manning is so genius, our CEO. He created the matrix to where everybody can eat. So when you come in this company, you basically lock in your spot because it's a 4x7 matrix, which means you can have 4 people on your front line. Everybody after the 4th person has to be placed under someone else so everyone can eat. That's very huge because for the first time in network marketing, right, you actually get the benefit off your upline. That is huge. So if you don't do anything, you still have the potential to earn anywhere from $8 a month to over $100,000 a month. That is powerful. And it also helps when someone is helping you contribute to your income. Not to mention the matrix, we have titles. Now, everybody likes titles. Like everybody, even at your job, some of you actually like being a manager in your pyramid job, right, where you have employees under you. Some of you like being a district manager, right? And some of you are probably the supervisor in your pyramid, right? Or some of you are just an employee and you're a number and no one knows your name. Regardless, everyone loves titles. In this business, you actually can get a title. You come in this business, complete your training, your CTC. And if there's any CTCs on the webinar, please say, here I am. Then if you bring in, or should I say when you bring in your first 3 business partners, now you're an executive. Now you're an executive in the company. You've made your money back and you've ranked up. You stretch yourself and have 3 more exciting conversations with some unique individuals who get to and grasp the same concept as you. Now you're a regional executive. And at regional executive, you unlock, watch this, y'all, you unlock levels 1 through 6 of the matrix, which means you have the potential earning of up to $32,000 with 6 personal signups, y'all. Even if you're shy, I believe you'll stretch yourself for that type of potential, especially if it's not all of your doing. Right? We have people right now on our team who only has 1 sign up, unlock levels 1 through 4 of the matrix, and is receiving like $300+ just for 1 residual. That's powerful. National unlocks the whole matrix. That's when you actually have 10 successful conversations. You become a national. Now, if you're a national, please say, I hit that position on the line. And if you're not a national, but you know you're going to rank up this month, especially with our promotion coming all the way till Sunday, where people can become entrepreneurs for $99 and have great mentorship, right? That's a steal. To get involved in a business and have great mentorship to teach you and train you, that's amazing. But on the next level, international. Now, international is when you get to the 600 club. That's when you help 3 individuals go to national. And as I said, help. You cannot get to international without helping someone else get paid in this company. Now, in corporate America, for everybody who's skeptical thinking it's a pyramid, in corporate America, people can care less if you have Christmas presents. People can care less what your bank account looks like, even though 73% of America only has money during income tax time. Right? There's 68% of people on this webinar right now who works a job, hates their job, bank account looks like gas prices, but still is skeptical to this opportunity. So with that being said, let's talk about our Diamond Club. Now, when you hit the position of Diamond, you get a salary. Right? Now, that's an extra $1,000 on top of everything else we just talked about. When you hit Regional Diamond, that's an extra $2,000. That's an extra $24,000 guaranteed dollars. If you don't think this is a big deal, ask your boss for a $24,000 raise. This is huge. And not only that, this is a team effort. And I'm so excited because I am a very close presidential diamond. That's a $16,000 a month bonus. And the only way I can get there is helping other people create legacy and diamonds for their family. So that's exciting in itself, but guess what? It gets better. Once you hit the position of international executive, remember, that's only helping 3 people hit the position of national. Some people can trip over 10 people, right? Absolutely. Now you qualify, once you participate in a travel club, $600 a month for a band. So they're going to give you $600 for hitting a position, and now they're going to give you $600 once you qualify for a Benz. That is huge. Only catch for all my people is it has to be white. Right, that's it. And once you actually hit international executive and reach the qualifications, you get to pick out a brand new white Benz. Paycation Travel is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. We are the hottest home-based business opportunity on the planet, literally. And I'm super excited because now we got national diamond ranks. Like I told you before, one of my friends, personal friends, hit national diamond. And it only took him like 4 months, right? Now he has a guaranteed $60,000 yearly bonus and up to $2,000 a month on any Benz you want, ladies and gentlemen. That's powerful. Yes, I qualified for the Benz. I actually going to pick up mine very soon. And it's so exciting because I'm not paying for it. Who wants a free Benz? Say free Benz in the chat, right? So let's make sure that we actually absolutely follow up with everybody on the line. If you have any questions, make sure you set up appointments to talk to experts. Because at the end of the day, we're either going to see you at the beach or the bank. My name is Chad Thompson. I literally had a blast, ladies and gentlemen. I really hope to see everybody. Officially over. They also giving out Breitling watches as well for everybody who likes materialistic things. But if you're one of those people who can care less about materialistic things, you can care less about free Benz, you care less about making thousands of dollars every day, and you're just one of those people who just know you need something extra to help out your family, maybe. You know, you're somebody who's probably tired of the family tree going through whatever they're going through, and you want to do it for someone else. There's usually 3 types of people who watch and listen to this information. I'm telling you the truth. There's literally the first type person who says, you know what, Chad? That's not for me, man. You know what, dude? You seem cool. It seems fun. But to be completely honest with you, I'm looking for a traditional business. I want to spend more money. I don't believe $100 can change my life. I'm skeptical. I'm a pass. And that's totally fine because this is not for everybody. So if you're the type 1 person and you don't want to retire early, you don't want to travel the world more for less, then just tell the person who invited you on this webinar that, hey, when you think about going somewhere, maybe, you know, they can consider you now and support their website. If you're the type 2 person, the type 2 person says, you know what, I have some questions. I was skeptical, but this guy, Chad Thompson, makes some sense. And if this young guy can do it, I know I can do it, especially if he's going to help me. Because remember, I knew nobody. I had no influence. I didn't even have any money. Never even had a passport. My own mother didn't believe. And at the end of the day, all it took was for me to believe. So if you're the type 2 person, get your questions answered with the leaders who invited you on this line. And then finally, if you're the type 3 person, you're the person who says, Chad Thompson, you could have been quiet 5 minutes ago. I didn't even need to see the white Benz. I just want to travel the world. I don't even need to build a team of thousands and hundreds of people. I just want to sit back, book some trips, and make some money. So if you're that type of person who just want to sit back, book some trips, and make some money, well, hey, still join the team. So I'll see everybody at the beach or the bank. God bless. Good night. I'll see you soon.